Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, markets are higher overnight. We've got beans up anywhere from 11 cents to maybe 13 cents. We've got corn anywhere from 14 cents to 7 cents higher, and wheat about 7 to 9 cents higher. Some of these markets are off their overnight highs, but I think the main thing that the market is trading is some follow through buying from last week. Last week, cash basis levels domestically here for corn and beans improved. There was talk that China will take that 160 million bushels of corn in the old crop that the USDA feels they were going to roll forward. So on May 12th, the USDA should put that exports back in there and lower the carryout maybe to around 1,200. We also note that in the beans, there's talk about higher soybean oil demand. And so I think the beans are tight anyway, as the crushers try to buy beans to crush at these favorable profit margins. But I also think that in 21-22, if soybean oil demand goes up, the crush is also going to go up and maybe as high as 2.4 billion bushels. And we really don't have a crop for that. So most of the people for May 12th are looking for a carryout maybe around 10.50 versus the government's 13.52 in corn. Somewhere between 110 and 120 versus the government's 120, and wheat just around 8.50 and the government's 8.52. And moving ahead for 21-22, which will be the first numbers, you have anywhere from a crop of 15 billion in corn to 15.4, and anywhere from carryouts of 1,100 to 1,300. In beans, a crop between 44.50 and 45.30, and a carryout of 108 to 150. And in wheat, crop numbers a little over 1.9 billion bushels, but the carryout ranging from, let's say, 720 to 820 million bushels, with hard wheat stocks going down, soft red winter wheat stocks going up, and hard red spring stocks going down. Outside markets supported by earnings momentum, talks of vaccination, rebound, reopening of the economy versus inflation. And we'll just have to see how that kind of pairs out. But right now, overnight, stocks are higher. Crude's a little bit lower on concern about demand both in Asia and also in Europe with the viruses continuing to spread there. Rains over the next week or so are going to be in parts of the eastern hard red winter wheat area, parts of Missouri, the Delta, southern Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio. We also note that the 6 to 10 day is basically cool and wet, and the 8 to 14 day is cool with cool temperatures north and warm temperatures south, and mostly wet conditions in the Midwest. So we'll just kind of see how this plays out between now and the USDA report. But again, I think right now, because of the demand picture, the path of least resistance is still higher. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day. Remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.